Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Sarah Hornsby and I am your online myofunctional therapist. And today I want to talk about myofunctional therapy in kids versus adults. So when I work with kids, my goal is to help them grow and develop optimally. So I want their jaws to grow forward, I want their faces to grow wide, I want them to have nice broad palates with room for their tongue and room for their teeth to come in straight, and I want them to breathe healthy and have these habits in place as they're growing into adults. So we can literally guide the growth of the face by changing these habits. And we can also see the negative consequences of breathing through the mouth and having a low tongue in kids as they grow. So the kids who are mouth breathing are the adults who end up with longer, narrower faces, kind of like mine. I was a kid breathing through my mouth. So it's not the end of the world, but it sure sets you up for problems later in life. So the kids that we see who are mouth breathing are very likely to become adults with jaw pain, facial pain, headaches, neck and shoulder issues, and sleep apnea or different forms of sleep disordered breathing. So it's really important health-wise to get these habits addressed as early as possible. So in kids, we can really work in terms of prevention. Now, when I see kids who come to me and they're like 7, 8, 9 years old, and the parents are really hoping, they're like, can we do this therapy and avoid orthodontic treatment? My answer is probably not. And I don't think that means that the therapy is not worth doing. It's actually incredibly optimal and helpful and needs to be done as part of the orthodontic treatment. But if you think about a child's face growing and it's basically not developing and growing optimally for the first 7 or 8 years of their life, they're basically behind the curve as far as forward facial growth and wide palates and jaw development goes. So I think I heard a statistic the other day, like 90% of craniofacial development is completed by age 7. That's crazy. So that tells me if your kid has been mouth breathing until they're 7, 8, 9 years old or older, they're really behind the curve. And this is where orthodontics can come in because we want them to catch up. They're still growing. We can get that forward facial development and wide palates and straight teeth and beautiful faces and healthy airways. We can do that for them, but now they definitely need help catching up to where they should be. And that's what orthotropics and some of these appliances that are designed to promote that forward facial development can do for you. So the earlier you can get the habits changed with a myofunctional therapist, and the earlier you can intervene with orthodontics to get that growth caught up to where it needs to be, the better. So this is my message for parents. I know braces are expensive, even myofunctional therapy can be expensive, but for the long-term health of your child and for their healthy sleep and breathing as an adult, it's really worth doing it when they're young. So if you learn these things, don't wait. Don't wait until they're 13 or 14 and then start to do it. They've grown so much. They've missed some of these opportunities. So if we can guide their growth when they're young, this is the most optimal. Now, I don't want to scare anyone if you do have teenagers, if they are past that growth window and they still have these habits, it's still critical to change them because we can capture the little growth that they have left and help them breathe better, sleep better, function better, and then as they grow into their 20s and 30s and when they're adults, they will be so much better off by correcting this stuff, even if they're not young kids. So it's never too late to do myofunctional therapy, no matter what age you are. All right, I hope that video is helpful. I hope it explains a lot of things that people get a little bit worried about. So please reach out to me if you have any questions, if you want to work with me or someone on my team, I'm happy to help. Or look for a myofunctional therapist in your local area. So thank you guys for watching this video, and subscribe to my channel, like this video, post your comments, and I will talk to you guys later.